So I drop a video about Tupac, I get views. I drop a video about what's really going on with the children, nobody watches it. Even though the whole point of me exposing the Tupac thing is to save the children. Okay. Maybe this one will help. And I'll be here. It's just super early in the morning, and I'm like kind of waking up, doing my wake and bake, so I ain't really tripping. Wish I didn't get up this damn early, but sometimes, things happen. Rest in peace, Richard Roundtree, man. Shaft is gone, man. I can't dig this, man. But life goes on. So anyway, Jay-Z dinner revelation. Take the money. Just recently, Jay-Z came out, and he even expressed how it's a sham. Like, the wiser thing to do is to take the $500,000. The only people vouching for the dinner with him are other celebrities. I see Rick Ross said something. What's that other guy's name? Hold on, let me find this dude real quick. What's his name? I think Psy. Is that how you say his name? CYHI. He said, "I'm taking the meeting with Jay-Z. I don't care what y'all say. 500,000 ain't no real money. If most people would take it, has never made any real paper. I've made more than that annually the last 13 years of my career. And that was after I made Jay-Z." Now, you have to keep in mind that people realize that the game is flawed. If they allow a sexy red into the entertainment industry, then obviously there's no honor and nobility in it. There's nothing grand about this game. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, Jay-Z is a rapper. He's not really a businessman. He's never really built any business. He's only like ventured into other companies. He's not responsible for Tidal. He doesn't know anything about that shit. Do you think he really knows about sound scans and no, Jay-Z don't know that shit. That's not his thing. Remember, he was a drug dealer. Jay-Z's never credited himself for having a trade or a skill or anything like that. So Jay-Z only knows how to buy businesses. That's it. And that's everybody that's playing Monopoly. So you're not going to learn true business, from Jay-Z. You're going to learn how to buy and sell. You'll learn, the stock trade, the stock market, stuff like that. But Jay-Z's not going to teach you how to build a business from the ground up. He didn't even build Rockefeller. There was 2 other guys involved. Rockefeller is not just Jay-Z. He was the rapper, but he wasn't Dame and he wasn't Biggs. There was 3 guys. There was 2 other guys. So I'm saying that to say this. Jay-Z, out of his own mouth, said it's a sham. Take the money. Why? I think that whole thing was a revelation. I think it was trying to show that people are so dumb that they would bypass seeing that their country is 30-something trillion in debt. The housing industry, they say it's easier to rent a place than to buy a place. And they say it's going to be like that for some years. So the big time businessman, the smart one, the one that everybody's jocking, he's saying, don't take the meeting, take the money. This is the big time billionaire. He's telling you take the money. Rick Ross and Psy and all these other rappers are saying, No, take the meeting. My theory is this. That's what they did. My theory is they had an opportunity to get the money and get out. Because that's basically what Jay-Z is saying. He's saying, don't get tied up. Don't get caught up in this industry. Take the money and make your own thing. You won't have to worry about all these strings on you. When you sign a contract, you have strings on you. How long is that dinner going to last? 30 minutes, an hour? So you're willing to trade an hour of your time to talk to someone who is a billionaire when you can be 9.5 million away, or 900.5 million away from being a billionaire by just taking the 500,000. It's like, why can't you use your brain? With 500,000, that's enough to start any business. You know what I'm saying? A barbershop take like 30 grand. Once you got your license, buy you rent, lease you a spot, get you some chairs and the equipment. It's like 30K to start one of them hole in the wall, burger and fry joints. It don't cost much. People have literally done those out of like the little buildings on the side of a GameStop, bro. It's not, Mexicans do it all the time. Let's break it down how easy it is to start a business. You got motherfuckers who cannot speak English come over here and get grants from the government. Doug, do you think the government's giving them millions of dollars? No. These grants are like 40K, 50K, you know what I'm saying? 30K. All right, they got the taco shop, the Chinese shop. You see what the fuck the Chinese shop is at? You know what I'm saying? It just be a little building. They got the same pictures in every Chinese shop. It's the same pictures. These motherfuckers is working together. They duplicate the same picture. Motherfuckers, they didn't even cook that. It's the same thing. And they making progress. Black people got to realize y'all are being played by entertainers. And I don't mean them individually. No, I mean the whole concept of entertainment. You're being played. And Jay-Z's admitting it. He's like, yo, it's a sham. Yo, take the money. Rick Ross is a true sellout. He's a true sellout, yo. Anybody advising you to take the dinner meeting over the money is a demon. Like they know they're trying to lure more souls in. They're trying to. Jay-Z, I think, is on his way out. I think he's done. Like every contract has its, the not limit, but like the part that the person signing it has to reach, like the obligations of it. I think Jay-Z has reached his obligations in his old contracts, because it's like, think about it. First of all, it's like 96 when he starts Rockefeller, but he had already been in the industry since like 89. So, the contract with Jaz-O, the contract on the original Flavor, whatever contract he's under, when he's on the song Time to Build with Mike Geronimo, with DMX and Ja Rule, it's like, that's 95, 94, 95. So it's like, okay, what Rockefeller Records was he signed to? And if he was signed to Rockefeller Records at the time, okay, think about it. That's a long time. So Jay-Z's now worth $2.5 billion. He's a billionaire. He tells you take the money. All these other guys who are not billionaires are telling you to take the meeting. There's a revelation in that whole discussion. And I feel that Jay's basically saying, yo, if you have an opportunity to get 500K right now or to have a conversation with a celebrity, I would take the money. These low pro celebrities that haven't reached billionaire status yet, they're telling you to meet the celebrity. So the choice is yours, on who do you want to listen to. Do you want to listen to the guy who's a success? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Rick Ross and Shy are not Jay-Z status, but they're telling you to meet Jay-Z. Jay-Z is Jay-Z status, and he's telling you to take the money. Shit is deep. This is deep as hell. Maybe it's not for people that don't understand, but there's trickery that's going on. And like I said, one of these rappers is on their way out the door. They've accomplished, getting people to sell drugs and think it's cool to sell drugs and be tough and, all this hardcore, blah, 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 blah. They've done it. Jay-Z is a household name. People look at him like the ultimate hustler. That's what he wanted to be looked at as. God MC. So the God MC ultimate hustler is telling you take the money. And it's rappers mad and arguing because Jay is kind of exposing how the contracts in the game is dirty. I already know why he's saying take the money. It's common sense. There's no liability. There's no legality. There's nothing involved with it. It's simply you can either have dinner with this person or just get the $500,000. Why wouldn't you take the money? Say where he wants to go eat at has a fucking suit and tie policy or something. You don't even have to deal with that. Say where he wants to eat is off the ground and you're afraid of heights. You don't even have to deal with it. See, I'm showing you the simple stuff. Like, who didn't want to wake up like that? Usually you got to wake up and go to work. You have to earn your keep. But if you have a choice between having a free meal with somebody or $500,000, no ifs, ands, buts, why wouldn't you take the money? Jay-Z been looking for deals like that his whole life. All of us have. All of us have been waking up wishing to, hit that winning lotto or, trip over that bag full of money. Like, everybody, come on now. Those are just random dreams of reality. Okay, here's one right in front of you. You can have dinner with Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, whoever, Warren Buffett, you name it. Or you can have a start out plan right now, 500K. I didn't even say 5,000. I didn't even say 10,000. I didn't say 100,000. I think I said $500,000. Are you crazy? You didn't lost your damn mind. And people, and they're like, oh, that's not no real money. To who? To who are we talking to? Y'all stay predicating the ghetto. So it's not like, y'all advise people to get out the ghetto. No, you keep representing the ghetto. I'm rich, I'm famous, I got all this money, but I still come around the projects and kick it. I've never even heard white people say no shit like that. When they talk about going to the old neighborhood, it was a neighborhood, like literally. They didn't say it was a ghetto. They didn't say anything like that. And usually white people can go back to the place that they were raised because it's been taken care of. It's just not where their status is now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, okay, a regular suburban home opposed to, me living in Beverly Hills and shit like that. It's like, yeah, that's a big step up, but they can still go back home. The community is still put together. So I'm saying that to say this. What do you see in what the industry is doing with the Jay-Z dinner? What do you see they're doing? I see that they're showing they still have, mad zombies. Still have mad zombies because people say that like that means something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's saying learn the secrets of Jay-Z success or have or get 500,000. That would be different. Everybody knows Jay-Z's not going to reveal, all his, like, come on, dog. What are you, his son? What does he owe you, his secret of success? And most people, they make books and stuff like that. They don't ever tell what the fuck they did. And then there's certain things that you just can't do that they did. It was the opportunity. It was the time. It was, you know what I'm saying? It's like you had to be there moments. You can never duplicate Jay's life. But with 500,000, you at least got, I'd say, 6 chances to make something pop, like to create something that could go, because you really don't, like, you don't even know where these people are. Are you crazy? People are talking about 500K and no real money. Where are you? Do you know how much money that is in Mississippi? Having $500,000 in Mississippi, you are king or queen or whatever you are. You're set for life. What? You tripping? In Texas, you're set for life. There's a lot you can do in Texas with $500,000. These guys must be talking about the city life and how trash and messed up that is. Why would you want to live that? They must be talking about, rip off California. It's like, bro, why do you, what? You guys must want to be in front of that camera. You must want to be celebrities and just be able to spend ridiculous amounts of money for no reason. Like, there's no reason for people to have so much money to the point where, okay, they'll never be broke again, but just to use it to fun around. This is why this country is going belly up. This is why it's all messed up. You guys buy a bunch of imports, you don't create anything, and then everybody here that's successful is not making money off of, home grassroots businesses that can generate financial wealth for your nation. Nobody's doing that. Everybody's like, oh, BRICS invested in gold, and the fiat currency is about to fall. It's like, well, there's multiple reasons that this country is going to fall. Remember, it's for the people, by the people. The president speaks for the people. Okay, well, if everybody's sitting around Jay-Z listening to the same 1-2 that he only knows because he only can tell you his life, instead of putting their own brain on the table and take the 500,000 and create something, Black people have 50,000 patents. America is responsible for the most innovation, in a nation history, what I'm saying, worldwide. Like, we're the most innovative and we're the most young. It's like, how do you think that happened? By Americans putting their heads together or on the solo and creating something, inventing something, being true, masters on earth like we used to do. We've gotten so spoiled with technology. It's doing everything for us, even thinking for us. And that's why people aren't making, grand inventions anymore. That's why nothing's changing. It's just the same 1-2 over and over. It's where we're going to have the PlayStation 13, the iPhone 25. It's like, look at it. iPhone 12, iPhone 13, iPhone 14. Okay, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Like, look how corny we are, yo. We're mad corny, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is bogus. I'm not saying you got to change your name. If your company is PlayStation, it's PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? If your company is Nintendo, it's Nintendo. But you notice it's not Nintendo 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they just said Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Switch. It's like, look how they keep changing it up. Oh, the shit PlayStation now do. I know, but I'm saying once things start getting repetitive, you see the zombieism in it. Okay, the Jay-Z dinner is zombieism. Because even this Jay-Z that you're going to see, he's even telling you take the money. It's like, this is so Wizard of Oz. What did he do? He didn't really give them anything. He told them they already had it. It's like the Tin Man. It's like he gave him a fake heart, but he's like, dog, you showed bravery. You had heart the whole time, bro. You don't need me. You already had it in you. You know what I'm saying? The Scarecrow, you helped out. You fucking made a straw beat. You were thinking. It's like, yo, you already have a brain, son. You know what I'm saying? It's there. You just gotta apply it. You gotta use it. You know, or courage. I meant to say for the Cowardly Lion and shit. It's like, yo, you were courageous. You were like, bro, you have it. It's in you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need me to verify you're great. It's like you don't need a dinner meeting with me. No, you need a Kickstarter, motherfucker. You need 500,000. And you want to know the funny thing about Jay-Z? His deal with Freeze Records, I believe they went half. The rumor is Jay, Biggs, and Dame came to them with 500,000. And I believe the other half, like a half a brick of dope, something like that. Like that's the rumor. So isn't it ironic that they would offer 500K, and supposedly that's the way that Jay got in the game was off of 500,000. Like that, I think that was I heard that. I've heard this rumor, so I don't know if it's true or not, but I think that's weird that he's telling you take the money. Take it. Only Rick Ross and other rappers are arguing that you should take the meeting because this is something that they would do. They would idolize another mortal, another man. You know what I'm saying? They would do that. Take the money. When it's like you could be your own, you could immortalize yourself by taking the money and doing what. There's too many businesses going on right now. There's too many businesses that can go on right now, like in your own little town, like especially, you get the city behind you, so you ain't gotta worry about just random criminals and shit like that. But it's like, yo, you could literally start your own Uber, just a local one that's guaranteed to pick up, the people in the neighborhood that don't have a car yet, they gotta go to work, the old folks, the children from school. It's like it could be local though, like everybody knows these people where they live and all that, but it's a way of communion, for you folks. You could make a local, a diner or something. You know how long people have wanted to not eat some funky fast food. They want to be able to sit somewhere and actually eat some food. And also, for the record, black people got to get over trying to stereotype food. You ain't only got to sell soul food, yo. Like, I don't understand. Black people been by the sea. Motherfuckers, so many Louisianans and people that grew up by the Gulf and Californians and stuff. Black people know about seafood. It's like, why ain't y'all got no seafood? You know what I'm saying? Like that. What? What are you talking about? Hot dogs and hamburgers. Why not? Why can't you have, you know what I'm saying? Leroy's hot dogs and hamburgers. Why not? Why get the shit? Daddy Green Pizza. A black man with a pizza shop. Shit, I see Mexicans with pizza shops all the time. See, we deal with ourselves wrong. You know what I'm saying? We always act like we can't do something that you can clearly see everybody else doing. I've been to taco shops for years. They always sell hamburgers. All of them. All of them, yeah. They specialize in burritos, tacos, empanadas, enchiladas, you know what I'm saying? Tortas, all that. Yeah, okay. But, bro, they also sell hamburgers. And they always have French fries because, corazon fries, baby. But it's like, they always got French fries. So how does the Mexican know how to make a hamburger? He's not supposed to know how to do that. You're not supposed to know how to do it. Why we always got to have soul food or fried chicken? Why are you always trying to do, what does it matter, B? Like, hustle. you're gonna hustle, then you hustle. You know what I'm saying? Ice creams, popsicles, all that shit. We used to fucking use the ice tray with toothpicks, you know what I'm saying, and Kool-Aid. Come on, holla if you hear me, man. We have ideas. That's why we had towns before. We talk about people with their blocks and their little neighborhoods and stuff like that. Bro, we had a whole city. They're not even allowed to do that anymore. Like, I'm not saying that we necessarily have to just make our own cities and isolate ourselves. I'm not saying it like that. But I am saying I would rather see a bunch of young, entrepreneurs that are not into hair or weed bags or some other bullshit, shirts. No. I would rather see a bunch of entrepreneurs into businesses that I know people are doing and that revenue comes from. You know what I'm saying? You make a barbecue pit that works all through the year, but on the side of it, you make an ice cream parlor that only opens up in the summer. Only in the spring and the summer do they, open the spot. But it's still the same bread. It's still same people making the same money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta innovate. You gotta think. Even KFC and Taco Bell linked up. Everybody's seen those. That franchise connection where it's a KFC and a Taco Bell in one. That's hustle. It's like we have to. Because the only way this country is going to get saved is by more businesses in it. The more franchise corporations that we have, the more money we lose. Because as you notice, they are tied with zombieism. George Floyd, BLM, all of them were supported by Coca-Cola until recently. Coca-Cola just stopped supporting them because of what they said about Israel. Another person, Mayor Bowser, she done switched up and took away the George Floyd laws and brought back the original laws because her city is going into decay. And it's like, this is what happens when you follow zombieism. Zombieism is going to the dinner with Jay-Z. That's being a zombie. It's like there's no reason for you as an adult. Shit, and especially not because I don't think Jay-Z has any kid fans. Like, Jay-Z's old. You know what I'm saying? These people are listening to Glorilla and Griselda and Fabio and Nicki Minaj. They're not listening to no Jay-Z. So everybody that would have a meeting with him would have to be grown. So you just a zombie. You got to be a zombie, B. You can't be an adult, because an adult would have took the money and would have started an empire. They would have started their own business. And 500,000 is a great kickstart. I don't care what nobody said. The dude's side is tripping. He's like, oh, that's not no real money. Man, you burnt. You burnt out, bro. Most people are never going to get out the ghetto. Shit, hell, most people ain't never getting out their parents' house. Most people waiting on their parents to die so they can take over the house. Sad but true. You telling them 500,000 ain't nothing. Like, everybody's life, even the millionaire's life, is just them walking around flaunting cash, wearing a bunch of ridiculous sized jewelry. They don't live like that. Only you guys live like that. Only the circus does that. Them billionaires, you ain't never seen them G'd up in your life. You never seen Bill Gates looking fresh and fly to the mother. You ain't never seen that. Hell, Elon Musk neither. They all dress goofy as hell. Why? Because they're not into wasting their money. That's why they have so much of it. Jay-Z learned. You've seen Jay-Z go from wearing iceberg and all that stuff to start looking like a straight weirdo. And you like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga wearing? that's the status. That's what happens when you start realizing what money is. It's like, do I want $100,000 worth of clothing or $100,000 worth of business? Do I want $3.5 million worth of jewelry, or do I want $3.5 million worth of business? It's like that's how it works. I don't know if y'all realize, but clothes and jewelry are expensive. Taking trips all the time. That's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Food is expensive enough. And if you get to the point to where you can have you a personal chef, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, why would you want to waste 300 million on some jewelry? It's like, yo, I'd rather pay this person to make sure my health is right. Like, not only am I eating properly, but basically I have a in-house doctor, on health, which is the whole point. You know what I'm saying? What are you eating? Making sure, I get my daily workout. And some things is evident. You already know what you need to do, but it helps when your food regimen is right. So I'm using that just as an example. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z does have a chef. This was an eye opener for reality. And some people, I think it would be common sense, but maybe it's not, because you have Rick Ross telling you, no, you should have the dinner. There's people like Sahai that's saying, no, you should have the dinner. And to me, it's ironic that it's celebrities. That's what I'm saying. I think that's weird how this game works. It's like they're voting on the fans, the fanatics. So they're pushing you to still be in awe by, some guy rap like, yo, you should go to dinner with him, not forget 500,000. You know what I'm saying? He could teach you how to be a billionaire. And it's like, who's to say that he's going to express that during the dinner? Who said that, period? Who said business was on his mind? He's eating. And then remember, if there's 500,000 there, then that technically means you don't have no money like that. So why would he be so fascinated by the meeting anyway? The whole dinner, why would you think he'd be jaw dropped to do that? Why would he be? Like, he has money, you have no money. The hell? And he knows that the offer on the table is also 500,000. So I just really wanted to meet Jay-Z and talk to him, and you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, now I'm going back to McDonald's. You'd be the biggest idiot on earth. Like, there's nobody who, I'm wrong, Rick Ross. It's weird, it's weird. Don't sell your soul for a celebrity, yo, because that's clearly, some bamboozling shit. Offer somebody 500,000 or to meet a celebrity and have dinner. It don't matter what business he was talking. It wasn't gonna make you 500,000 that night, except that 500,000. So, oh, I got money already. Okay, so why you want to meet another grown ass man? Why you why you want to meet them with an offering of 500,000? Why? And then if you got money like that and you got a name like that, then why the hell do you need this deal to even meet him? You should have already met him in a business room doing business. He has agents, he has accountants. He's a businessman. He shouldn't be hard to set up a deal with. I mean, a meeting with. You know what I'm saying? A representative. And if you got money like that, okay, money talk, motherfucker. If you had enough, I'm pretty sure you want to see you face to face. Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. The moral of it all is Jay-Z himself told you to take the money. He said take the money. So that's where it gets scary. It's like, okay, how much money does Rick Ross have? Not Jay-Z money. Okay, so what is that telling me? That's telling me that some motherfuckers will do anything to keep the fantasy going, because Rick Ross is still new to it. Rick Ross wasn't in 98, 99. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rick Ross comes out until 2009? some shit like that. So it's like, bro, he want to be in the game for a while. Jay-Z, we talking about 89. Jay-Z been in this hip hop shit for a long time. Jay-Z been making money, since Hard Knock Life. Because that's when Jay-Z started touching some real bread. About 98. 98, you know what I'm saying? He's on the Rush Hour soundtrack. Can I get a what? You know what I'm saying? He got Jigga What, Jigga Who. He's got It's a Hard Knock Life. It's like, yo, those 3 songs alone, because Jigga What, Jigga Who did his thing on its own. You know what I'm saying? The Timberland beat did his thing on its own. The Can I Get a What? Come on, bro. Like I said, it was on the Rush Hour soundtrack. Rush Hour was like the biggest thing ever when it came out. It was Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Like, what? That movie did great. The soundtrack did great. Why? Because it had Thong on it. Let me see that. See, people forgot all about that soundtrack. That soundtrack had some shit on it. You know what I'm saying? From the Jay-Z song, the Thong song, like, whoa. Like, some serious stuff was going on. What else was I going to say? And then he had, the Hard Knock Life song, which, came a tour, and it just blew up. So Jay-Z's been having money for a while. You know what I'm saying? They talking about the business part. Okay, cool. Why you need to talk to him about business when he's already talked about business, and then you see what businesses he's doing anyway? You gotta use your brain. You know what I'm saying? Use your motherfucking brain. So I'll leave y'all with this. Dinner revelation to me is take the money, because he even told you take the money. So why is Rick Ross and this other rapper and probably a few more, why are they, advocating going to dinner with Jay-Z when Jay-Z told you it's a sham? Take the money. That's the weirdest shit. I'm not saying Jay-Z's not guilty. I'm saying his name is on this stupid ass concept. And even he's telling you from a business perspective, because he's a businessman, I would take the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and put my finest of clothing on to come to this top of the line restaurant to sit with this dude for 30 minutes and leave with the same, pay cut that I've been had when I could cash out $500,000 right now, player. I'm sorry. I'll meet Jay-Z at a yacht banquet or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Ice Cube said about MC Gusto. You know what I'm saying? I seen him at a picnic. You know what I'm saying? Park shit. He was with family shit. All right, well, that's how I catch Jay-Z. Or be at a Rolls Royce auction or something. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think. You could find Jay-Z if you where Jay-Z would be. You know what I'm saying? Where would he be? Think money. Like, what would he be doing? Everything's not at vacation. No. Jay-Z's probably at a fucking classic car expo or something. You know what I'm saying? He's real shit like that. He's probably somewhere, purchasing a sculpture or something. It's like, bro, think money, you'll find money. And with 500,000, I'm pretty sure you can network a little bit. He said take the money. I've been said take the money. It don't make no sense why you wouldn't take the money. So who is Rick Ross? And why is this agent, of deception, why is he telling you to take the dinner? And why are they entertainers? Why is it just entertainers telling you? Ain't no logical person that's, maybe 50,000, 60,000, hell, 80,000 a year, gonna tell you to have dinner with somebody instead of taking 500,000. You smoking crack. You get the 500,000, you can take them to dinner. How much is a damn dinner bill, boy? Even if it was 10 grand, that's a lot, but that's all right. I still got 490K. I'm cool. Y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all crazy as hell. I would take that money and I invite Jay-Z to fucking dinner. Like, yo, I got this. I mean, try. I know, first time for everything, right? Yeah. Enjoy. You've made me a have not to a have got, damn it. Like 500,000 ain't no money. Who the hell does this guy think he is? His name is CYHI. Sci-High. Like, who the fuck is who is this dude? This motherfucker lost his rabbit ass mind. 5,000 ain't no money. 500,000 ain't no money. $500,000 ain't no money. I don't care how high inflation is. And with inflation, you need more what? Money. Somebody give you 500,000 right now, shut the hell up, boy. You wouldn't be broke. And then trying to compare yourself to some rapper who's tied into contracts for the rest of their lives. I'll give you a prime example. Blueface. They said Blueface owed that bar or is in a lawsuit for $13 million to this bar. But he signs his wife, his baby mama, his wife. He signs old girl to Columbia Records, and she white. And in this time, everybody likes corny nonsense. You can't tell me that she's gonna just flop. You can't say that because she's got a company backing her up. So there's a lot of samples and instruments and all different types of shit that she'll have access to, and so many one-hit wonders have came out. Songs I never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? People like, yeah, this is a hit. I'm like, for real, I never even heard that song. You know, if Fuck Nigga Free can blow up, I'm pretty sure she can make some ratchet shit that'll blow up. I'm pretty sure. But I'm saying, that's what you think he gonna do with that money if he lose that case. What you think the point is? You know, who's been holding her up? Gave her a different life that she wasn't living. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's so loyal to him, because at the end of the day, he always, you know, doesn't matter how trifling he is, he always kept her around. So I'm pretty sure she enjoyed, you know, the Red Lobster plates, the chains, the Cristal bottle, whatever. I'm pretty sure she enjoyed it too. But that's what money. So I'm saying, you can make them. You got to invest in something good. So how much debt are these other rappers in? The Rick Rosses, the Sci-Highs. How much contract are they entitled into? Blueface was off a bar fight. But I don't think Tatiana sold enough for, you know, to pay off the bar fight. Well, I know damn well Sci-High in my category of music ain't sold enough to not take 500,000. How much you getting paid for a concert, boy? Boy, I can get 500,000 off of one interaction. You talking about that ain't no real money. How much you getting paid for a concert, boy? You ain't fucking Flow Rider. Flow Rider getting 400,000 a show just to perform that apple bottom jeans shit. That's crazy. Motherfucking when Fat Joe told that story, that shit was crazy. He's like, man, we was right across the street. It was a show happening right across the street from his house. I offered him 200,000. He said, nah, it had to be 400,000 just to perform apple bottom jeans. Nobody even wears those anymore. Shorty got low. Motherfucker blew the fuck up off that one hit wonder. And that's the funny thing. People's talking shit about Young MC for years. Oh, all you had was Bust a Move. Nigga, that's all it took. Flow Rider showed you the same thing. Apple bottom jeans. I mean, out. Certified club rotation banger for years. You know what I'm saying? So how many shows did he do? And he's in Florida. You know the motherfuckers do shows all the time. It's like, Jay-Z said, take the money. Rick Ross and Sci-Hi, who do not get paid $500,000 a show, I do not believe that. Because I don't even think they doing shows like that. Because ain't nobody trying to see them niggas. People say that about Rick Ross, man. Ain't nobody paying that fat nigga, man. I don't even believe these people get money. I don't even think they have money. I think the whole country's belly up, so their money can't mean anything. And if they invested in brick and all that, what's that got to do with Brooklyn? Brooklyn. You think Jay-Z represented Marcy Projects his whole life to watch America fall? What will happen to Brooklyn? You'll never be able to go to Brooklyn again. So it has to start making sense. So maybe in a way, it's an omen for sure, but maybe in a way it's a good omen when the host of it is even telling you, I would take the money. You don't want to meet me. You don't want to have no dinner with me. And personally, I don't think Jay-Z wants to have dinner with a bunch of motherfuckers. I don't. He would have did it. He's a celebrity. Jay-Z would have been did meet and greets. Meet Jay-Z. Like try the new Rockefeller meatloaf. Bruh, people do that. Michael Jackson did a few of them. That's why there's so many kids that met Michael Jackson. It's like, bro, you know how much these fucking concert tickets cost? And you don't think the parents would be more fans than the children? They grew up with Mike. Mike's been a celebrity since a kid. So, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, he had to be doing free events. He had to be showing up to these hospitals, these orphanages, these little, like, he had to be going because, bro, there's no way that these kids could afford this shit. It's impossible. Every millionaire was just sending their kids to go watch a fucking Michael Jackson concert. Get real. It's where your heart at. You got to be dedicated to something good. And Mike was dedicated to foundations. You know what I'm saying? Humanitarianism. Jay-Z is telling you, take the money. So from there, it is by proxy saying that Rick Ross is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so is Sci-Hi. Because even the Mason dude is telling you, take the money. I don't care what nobody say. We seen the Lodge picture. We know Jay-Z's amazing. Even the Mason dude is telling you, take the money. I wouldn't invest, 30 minutes over 500,000. I wouldn't do it. What, you going to try to bleed out the dinner? You're going to try to bleed out the dinner and keep Jay-Z there for a few drinks. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 hours. Like, come on, bro. You're retarded. 500K right now. Inflation. You know what I'm saying? They sending all this money to Ukraine and shit. We're living in a fiat currency. You know what I'm saying? Money's not even real. And it's like, nigga, what do you think you're supposed to do with 500,000? Buy some real shit. Shit, you better buy a gang of gold and invest, or at least buy 200,000 worth of gold, stash it, put it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Buy you some guns. Continue going to work. It's like, but with 500,000, there's 500,000 ideas I can think of, opposed to just one dinner with Jay-Z. And like I said, he's supposed to be a hustler. He's supposed to be from Brooklyn. Marcy Projects is like, I'm glad he did say take the money. You know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't, it would truly show that he is the ultimate sellout. Like, he's done. Like, he's done for. Like, Jay-Z is he's true corporate. I guess he still got a little hustler spirit in him because he's like, yo, take the money. The fuck are you doing sitting here eating fucking sandwiches with me? Like, this is stupid. Like, it's the offer. Like, that's how you can tell who's from the streets and who not, because it's the offer itself. 500,000 or a dinner with Babe Ruth. Now, even though that would be some cool ass shit to go way back in the day and eat with a world famous baseball player like Babe Ruth. I think I take the 500,000. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Sex with any woman on earth that you want, or 500,000. Now, even though there's a lot of bad women out there, don't get me confused. I mean, some of them look like they were mastered. Sculptured by the masters of the Himalaya mountains. But look, I think I'm gonna have to take that 500,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could live forever, ever on Earth. You could even pick your age or 500,000. You know what? To live forever. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I get to pick the age. But the only problem is everybody that I grew up with would have been long dead, and I would just be here by myself with a bunch of newbies, and I would never be able to leave, and I would just be here. I think I'm gonna take the 500,000. It don't matter what you put this up against. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like somebody's dying or something like that. But even though that wouldn't make any sense, because I still would take the 500,000 and just invest in saving them the same way that you could save them. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't add up. But anything that you put up against the 500,000, it's like mathematically felonious to take the other thing, unless you already got money. You know what I'm saying? You already got billions of dollars, and it's like you can either bring your mom back from the dead or 500,000. But see, those type of things don't make any sense anyway, because nobody would do that. Like, of course you're gonna bring your people back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a total different feeling. But like I said, that's if you have money. You got a broke motherfucker that said they didn't get along with this motherfucker at all. But they're like, nigga, I don't want this motherfucker back. Hell no, give me 500,000. So many options, so many possibilities with other things. But with the Jay-Z dinner, nah, bro. Even he told you take the money. So I would side eye Rick Ross and side eye for the rest of the duration of my existence, and any other rappers that co-sign going to the dinner, and anybody who co-signs going to the dinner, because even Jay-Z said he don't want you to come to the motherfucking dinner. Take the money. I can't lie. Once I heard him say that, I was smiling. Once I heard them get back, that Jay-Z was like, "Yo, it's a sham. You should take the money." You know what I'm saying? I was done. I was satisfied. Like, all right, even Jay-Z's keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Even he ain't lying about this bullshit that y'all doing. Y'all motherfuckers making up shit. Y'all motherfuckers lying like a motherfucker. That niggas know damn well it would be beyond bogus, like, to go have dinner with somebody over learning the business, and over getting the 500,000 and creating your own business. You got a brain of your own. You know what I'm saying? You got a mind of your own. You use your mind. Like, it's not fair for you to come around here and act like, oh, you know, I should just fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just such a big fan of Jay-Z. I just can't let Jay-Z go. Like, I can never just let Ho go. I would never let Jay-Z go. I love Jay. I have to meet him. I have to have dinner with him. Yo, you got 500,000? Nah, forget that. I need Jay. Keep your eyes open, yo. Jay's an old snake. Been in the game for a long time. All right, look at the new snakes. Trying to keep you in the game for a long time. Fanning, going to concerts, 40 years old, see these 50-year-old motherfuckers just making money off you. And I ain't gonna lie, some people, I really do, like, I'm not saying there's an age limit to this shit. I'm not. But Jay-Z don't be rocking shows and shit. Like, Wu-Tang is different. They doing shows. Jay-Z ain't doing no fucking shows. Jay-Z ain't even out there. So it's like they even made a rumor that that's who LL Cool J was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, get on stage, man. Yo, son, get on stage, man. That's what they were saying. So, you know, yo, Jay said take the money. You want to argue with that? Go on ahead. You want to get all up in your emotions, all your hip hop fan feelings? Go on ahead, right? Go ahead. All I'm saying is, you can keep your HHFFs, your hip hop fan feelings. You know what I'm saying? You keep your HHFFs, your hip hop fan feeling fuckers. yo. Get all emotional if you want. But even he said take the money. Rick Ross and Sahai, yo, them dudes is agents. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm out.